Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I want to talk about something that I think is pretty important that people aren't really aware of, and this is not something I am a fan of at all. 2K did not execute this well. This should not have been visually done like this. I'm not like going to be incredibly angry about this, but this was not executed well, and it's really disappointing, and I think it's also very important that it is talked about widely now, if that makes sense. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And basically what's happening here is the 6,000 point mode completion reward in salary cap, as well as the 360 point or 360 win additional repeatable win reward in Triple Threat Park, and the I think it's a 100 win all-star team up reward or whatever that one is. Those are repeatable rewards that will give you either these minigame game changer packs, which I guess you can use to get a minigame after the game, or player cards and other stuff, but it doesn't actually give you a mode completion exchange piece the same way that you get a mode completion exchange piece for Sigma, Jason Kidd, or Glenn Rice from 75 wins in Showdown, 200 wins in Showdown, 150 wins in salary cap, 350 wins at Triple Threat Online, and then at 250 triple threat offline and clutch time offline wins, so 500 total offline wins. That's how you get those, and I think Breakout Gauntlet you can get one of them from as well. If you complete the Breakout Gauntlet, you get that. But I think that's it. There might be one other way to get them, but these ones that look like this and have this visual, there's two different visuals on the mode completion cards. You can see it because right here you have that mode completion visual, and then you also have if we scroll down just a little bit, this mode completion visual. You see how this piece just looks different? This one is the exchange piece. When you see that piece, that one's for Sigma, Kidd, and Glenn Rice. They shouldn't both say season 1 mode completion on it. It's really dumb. It's definitely not a good job by 2K. It's very misleading, and it led me and a ton of other people to grind salary cap because we thought at 6,000 points in salary cap, you got Pink Diamond, Sigma, Kidd, or Glenn Rice, but apparently that is not the case, which is very unfortunate. Wasted a lot of people's time to a certain extent, which is a shame, but I guess it is what it is, to a certain extent at least. That being said, now you know. So whatever mode you want to grind between Showdown, Triple Threat Park, Breakout Offline, Breakout Gauntlet, I mean, it's up to you. Salary cap as well, 150 wins. Go ahead and grind. I think the fastest one, if you're good at the game, is going to be Showdown. I think if you're not that good at the game, probably Breakout Gauntlet maybe, or Breakout... just Breakout in general, like playing domination to make MT to build your team before you go try to get one of those things done. Park, obviously, if you have friends you play Park with, could be good. I don't know if you can get one in team up or not, actually. I'm not 100% sure, but I just don't like that they messed this up visually. And then they also had a glitch in the game for like the first day where if you got 5 wins and 5 quest challenges done in domination, you got a hidden gem diamond. That's how I got that diamond Jason Williams in the video I dropped yesterday. But apparently that was a mistake as well. They took that out. And so it's, again, just, I feel like it's unfortunate that there have been some mistakes that have happened so far. Now that one was one that people were able to take advantage of and get good cards. Like I personally got Jason Williams, not that great, but other people got good cards from that. And a lot of people now aren't gonna be able to take advantage of that. That's kind of unfortunate. You know what I mean? I feel bad for those people. This was one of those things where this basically just wasted people's time to a certain extent, which is a little bit different and also frustrating. I mean, people like Ebans and Carlo grinded the entirety of salary cap. Even me, I grinded more than half of salary cap already, just to find out that I'm wasting my time kind of for that 6,000 points because this pack sucks. You know what I mean? This is not an ultimate reward. This is a bad pack, and that's a shame. I'm still glad that there's the Motor Road players. I still think that over the season as a whole, being able to get one of those players or 2 of those players, depending on how much you grind, is fine, and I think they're really, really good players. So I'm not like mad at 2K by any means, but it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. And I think as a whole, that's been the case with a couple of things so far. I still think the game is better than 2K25. I am having a good time so far. It feels relatively grindable still. Does feel pretty rewarding. I think domination is worth doing. I think salary cap is worth doing still, even if you're not going to complete it all the way to 6,000. Just do the 2,500 points this round and next. You'll get like a diamond player out of that, and other stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So grind the game, play Showdown if you're good at the game. That's the best way to get the Motor Road if you're good at the game. 75 wins, not that bad. I honestly think overall they did okay this season and season 1. It's not bad. It's better than last year. Improvement is good. I would love to see continued improvement. I would love to see this like maybe compensate the people who already reached these goals with something for the time that they wasted on something that was basically misrepresented, because this is their fault for misrepresenting this. Maybe just drop a locker code for everybody. This is what I think a company should do, in my opinion. Drop a locker code for everybody. Give everybody like an Amethyst Hidden Gem option pack as a locker code tonight. You don't even have to make a diamond, just an Amethyst Hidden Gem option pack that gives people a chance to get a really nice card to add to their team. Give it to everybody. It's not going to be super OP, but it's like it's like a way of saying, oh, that's our bad. We apologize for misleading y'all and the mistakes we've had, the couple of issues we've had so far. Why not? That probably won't happen, but that's my thought. I think that's how you could have something that's frustrating to your community and take it and turn it for something more beneficial. You know what I mean? Be like, because I think if they were to come out and acknowledge, oh yeah, that's our mistake, we apologize, as a response, we're going to give you this little free thing that's kind of nice in return. You know what I'm saying? That would be smart, in my opinion. I think it would be good for the game, but unfortunately, I don't think something like that will realistically happen. That being said, I personally, like I said, am still enjoying my team. I hope y'all are enjoying my team so far. I'm having fun. I do feel like the game is relatively grindable. I do think it's still pretty pay to win in a lot of ways, but I do think if you're consistent and smart throughout the year, you can absolutely build an extremely good, low money spent, no money spent, pro money spent, whatever you want to call it, team, kind of like I am trying to do. And I don't think you would need the very best cards at every single position to win. I think getting these Motor War players is absolutely going to be helpful. If you're willing to grind the game, that will help a lot. But like, the game's pretty rewarding. That Siakam's really good from Domination. I'm excited to get that card. I got to get in Domination and grind him. Like, it's playing the game a little differently this year for me, for sure. I absolutely am playing the game a little differently, but I still think you can find enjoyment in it. And I honestly do think it's a legitimate improvement as well. That's the other thing, is that I feel like I have a better team now than I would have had last year playing No Money Spent at the start of the year. I already have multiple good set cards. I have a couple of good free reward cards already. I have several other good free reward cards that I know I'm going to be able to grind for throughout this season, like Clay Thompson, Jack Sigma, maybe another Pink Diamond reward, Hidden Gem Diamonds and Amethysts and stuff that can be really solid cards, especially at this point in the year. Like, I'm enjoying the game so far. I'm hoping it continues throughout the year. If they do this level of good all year, this will be an enjoyable my team. That's what I'll say. It's not going to be the best my team they've ever dropped, but it will be a solid game. And I am happy with a solid game, to be totally honest. I hope that's what we get. We'll see. I would like to know y'all's opinion as well, though, to be totally honest. Am I a little delusional right now? Are y'all having fun? What do y'all think? I really would like to know what the consensus general opinion is from those of y'all who are grinding the game mode so far, depending on what you're playing and things of that nature. I'd love to know y'all's thoughts, but again, this is unfortunate. Just be aware. This is so misrepresented. It's frustrating because I thought I was going to get Jack Sigma like today from Salary Cap, but I guess that ain't the case. Oh well, it is what it is. I hope y'all did enjoy the video nonetheless. I think this is needed PSA right here, honestly, for this video, for those of y'all who may not have seen this already, but hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.